Hello, Freyyr. Actually, I've found the blade of Bacchus' sword. Stop slicing me in half. Damn Wookiee. Wait a minute. What's in it for me? Oh, alright, fair enough. I'm sure this is the one. Yes, perhaps this is what the great beast wanted, but we should proceed carefully. No need to be hasty.
Let's not be too hasty, Master Mariadoc.
We should proceed carefully, though. Alright, well, I'll follow you up as soon as I can. But right now, I've got one more thing I need to do down here. I don't think I'm going to really care about the Mandalorians, as that really has nothing to do with anything. But right now, I'm not doing that. Right now, I'm, looking at these Wookiee carcasses. And there's no remains or anything. Just a bunch of Wookiee carcasses. Pay them no mind, they're not important right now. I'll tell you, oh, hello. Computer? Hello, computer. I think I've already made that reference in this LP before.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always wanted something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Well, I would imagine. I mean, who placed this terminal here, even?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
What do you mean by behavioral reconfiguration? I can't believe I actually succeeded in saying that, considering the much easier things that I sometimes have difficulty saying.
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
And you're saying I don't fit that pattern?
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
That seems very helpful. Why have I been allowed access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
What do you mean you can't say? Do you not know why, or are you restricted from saying?
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
Ah. Okay, then that was helpful. I want to ask questions about you in this installation.
I utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface. Clarify your questions, and I will attempt to access original system memory.
Well, I already asked that question. What's the original function of this installation?
Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyyyk forests is a direct result.
Well, that is surprising. I doubt any Wookiee would support such a claim. The forest is millennia old.
Malfunction occurred 241 years after last builder communication. Last builder communication, 29,642 years before current Republic standard.
Holy shit. That's a lot of years. If this place was built 330,000... If this place... See, that's what I told you. I was able to say behavioral reconfiguration, no problem. Behavioral reconfiguration, behavioral reconfiguration, behavioral reconfiguration. I can say that over and over and over again. But I can't say 30,000 years ago.
Error. Information regarding the builders of this installation has been corrupted. No evidence of such a civilization exists in the galactic record.
Why God damn it, I can't talk today. Why was agricultural reformation needed?
Agricultural record indicates this planet was incapable of sustaining sufficient levels of production. Error. Specific conditions corrupted. It can be theorized that produce was being exported to support a larger demand.
I want to go back to my general questions.
Answer will be given within the limits of my programming limitations.
What limitations have been placed in your programming?
Corruption has resulted in gaps appearing in my memory, and in that of the original installation. It could be theorized that these gaps are intentional, but I have no information on that.
What gaps are missing?
Error. I cannot present a non-present.
Good point.
Perhaps you can ask other questions, and data corruption will become evident.
I seek information about a star map.
Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
Original system memory. So the map is as old as this installation?
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
Of course. What do I need to do to get access to the star map?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
How can I match them if I don't know where they are?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map, or can be made ready.
What if I fail?
Then you are not worthy of further access. You will be rejected as unsuitable.
Unsuitable? What would happen then?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
Alright, well let me make sure I don't have any more questions about you in this installation.
I utilize a
Yes. What's the current function of this installation? I don't think I asked that.
The current purpose of this installation is defense.
Defense? Defense of what?
Error. That information is not available.
And... no, why not? Let's try and access the star map.
Accessing.
Okay, here we go. So how can I match them when I don't know what they are?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map, or can be made ready.
What do you mean by that?
Information unavailable.
Yes. You may begin your evaluation.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
How do you know about him? He isn't here.
I hear what happens on Kashyyyk, and a good deal beyond. Answer the question I have posed.
I suppose I trust Zalbar. I would say nothing, and neither would he.
Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you. Zalbar's family is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect.
Then I will change my answer.
A superficial change will not match the pattern in memory. You must answer truthfully, knowing the consequences. I must demand honest acceptance of the proper behavior. That is a condition of my programming.
Continue with your evaluation then.
The previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection. Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code, you learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Well, I suppose I would do what Churchill did in World War II, which this scenario is blatantly ripped off from. I prepare my forces to attack in 10 days, and I do nothing in the city.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city,
Or evacuate.
you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
Winston Churchill! Ah. The victory is irrelevant. Stopping the war saved many more people.
You achieved the proper result with logic that does not match the pattern in memory.
Oh.
I shall adjust my evaluation. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
You know what? This is distasteful. I'll just take you apart to get the star map.
Implied threat matches pattern in memory, but the subject has failed to demonstrate required recognition. Access denied. This system will purge the subject as false. Defense mode initiated.